Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. I am your host for today's live stream. My name is Connor. You can call me the Crypto Emperor. Call me whatever you want. Doesn't really matter, but regardless, we have a lot to talk about today because we are absolutely crushing it right now. It feels like a full-on bull market at the current moment in time. A lot of the projects that we talk about here on the channel at Crypto Empire are pumping like mad, over 100% gains across the board. A few of them have gone 10x, etc. So we have a lot to cover today in this morning domination episode. Artificial intelligence going absolutely mad. We'll be hopping into those charts. I'll be letting you know if I think it's too late to get into that AI trend, as well as my trading plan for a pullback as well. So a lot to talk about. Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in. We have a worldwide audience here at Crypto Empire. Very excited for this live stream. Let's start things off with our crypto market overview, and then we'll really get into the meat of the live stream, hopping into the charts. So here we are. Big shout out to Mike B, 1800, saying he's here finally, not listening at 2 times speed. What is up, Mike B? Good to have you live this morning. We also got Elvis saying, hey guys, what's up, Elvis? How are you? And we got Jazzy. What's up, Jazzy? We got Reverend Flashback. We got James on 215. Welcome everybody to the live stream. So right now, the overall crypto market cap, $1.1 trillion. Bitcoin has been flat. We got Jerome Powell talking today. Jerome Powell talking today at 12 noon. I think it's going to be 12:40 actually. So we still have 2-3 hours until J Powell speaks. And yeah, he'll be letting us know what he wants to do about inflation and interest rates, etc. So that might have an impact on the cryptocurrency market, but regardless, all attention is on artificial intelligence right now. So we can head on over to the categories, and then we can scroll down over here. By the way, the Arbitrum ecosystem is also going wild. ZyberSwap is now trading at $3.37, right? This was at like 25 cents for the first 10 days that it launched. You heard about it here first on Crypto Empire. Smash that like button if you guys are making some money recently with the videos we've been making over here. Anyways, let's go ahead and find these artificial intelligence coins in the, here we go, artificial intelligence. So Singularity, now ranked number 73 in market cap with a market cap of $671 million. Passed up FET, flipped FET. FET number 2 in terms of the AI sector. I mean, these are both up, massive numbers. FET now $562 million market cap, still only 53 cents, right? FET was 80 cents to $1 at the peak of the last bull run, so it's still well below those numbers. Ocean Protocol, right? We smashed Ocean here at Crypto Empire. As you see here with Ocean, I made a video also outlining this trade, so it wasn't just secret to my Discord. Everybody, should be making money with AI. So Ocean, we entered over here at 23.5 cents. And it just hit 53 cents. So that's well over a 100% return right there on Ocean Protocol. Right, that video, I made it on my channel 3 weeks ago. So we are absolutely crushing it. I mean, what more needs to be said? We also have Deep Brain Chain right here. Deep Brain Chain, now at 0.0094. Right, I first covered Deep Brain Chain when it was 0.0029. So massive multiples here on the board. And, I'm just kind of reviewing everything right now. I hope everybody's been paying attention to these coins because it's still very early right now in the AI sector. So we're going to spend a lot of time today looking at these AI charts because, listen, it's not a wise idea to buy it right now because it is up so big. The numbers that we're seeing with these AI coins, we're seeing hundreds of millions of dollars flow into them by the day. So it's very exciting. A lot of people have FOMO, but it's important not to just kind of throw your investing plan out the window and just chase after things that are pumping like crazy. It's not wise. So you should wait, not financial advice. If you want to chase these AI coins, go ahead and chase them. This is Ocean Protocol here. But I don't think it's a good idea at all to go ahead and chase. I think at some point we will get a 20% to a 50% pullback on all of these AI coins, and that would be the time that it is a good time to enter, basically. Now with Ocean, if I zoom out on Ocean here to a weekly chart, this level over here at 29 cents was big, right? If you got in under 29 cents, you're in very good shape. So With that being said, it's now at 53 cents. So pullbacks anywhere to around 30 cents. Realistically, if we look at this chart on the weekly, some of the main levels are at 38 cents over here. I like that for a pullback, and from current price, that's a pullback of around 30%. So Ocean Protocol, keep it very simple. Your pullback level is going to be 37 to 38 cents. All right, we'll go ahead and label that on our chart. As the pullback entry level for Ocean. If you missed Ocean completely, I wouldn't FOMO in now, right? I just hit my final target for this spot trade, crushed it, 140% gain. And yeah, I would look for around 37 to 38 cents to get back into Ocean or get in for the first time. Now let's take a look at FET. FET, wow, this is very, very impressive over here. So FET now back at the range lows, right? This is the weekly chart. At the peak of the last bull market, FET was in this massive cup and handle here. This is a weekly chart, right? And it formed this range. It ended up breaking down from that range because that was the top of the market. Came all the way down to 5 cents here, 6 cents. Now back up at 53. All right, so all these charts now are in some overextended levels, and they're in supply zones too. So again, it's not a very wise idea to go FOMO into these coins. On the weekly, your demand zone is pretty clear at 30 cents. Let's go to a daily chart. Yeah, so FET is very clear here. I will wait for a pullback to at least 35 cents, but you should be able to get 30 cents on a pullback for FET. If it goes another 20% right now, I still wouldn't chase it, right? If it goes another 20% up to 66 cents, which it very well could do, I still wouldn't chase it. It's not a wise thing to do to chase after it. So again, FET 35 to 30 cents is your buy zone if the market does give it to you. The graph GRT, insane, hit 18.6 cents. Right, I was watching the graph for a while, and as soon as it took off, right? This is the weekly chart. This level over here at 9 cents, this was kind of the main resistance level. As you can see, for 1 week, price stalled underneath this 9-cent level here. As soon as it got above 9, it has, for the past 3 weeks, just been going parabolic. And it is certainly it still has a ways to go. The graph is headed up to 30 cents right now. So if we're going to plan for a pullback, on the weekly, again, we can just use some horizontal levels, and 13. If the market wants to give us 13 cents, that's your level here on the graph. All right, this is your buy level, your buy demand zone, 13 cents to 12.8 cents. For GRT, let's take a look at AGIX, the #1 AI coin right now in the market. Another one that's just going vertical. And yeah, I still like this level. From current price, what is this? This is that's 50%. Whew. Maybe we don't get 50%, maybe we do. But regardless, if we see 28 cents again on Singularity AGIX, that's going to be a buy. This thing is not stopping for anybody right now. Again, not a wise move to chase it and FOMO. We essentially want to plan for a pullback. So AGIX, we have 34 cents. I mean, this thing looks like it's about to fly harder right now, right? It's rally basing. It looks like it just wants to rally out hard. So maybe it does. But if it gives us a pullback, yeah, our golden pocket of the move is right here at 32. So you're going to have to be a little bit patient right now. I know you probably just wanted to sell all your other coins that aren't moving and go into these AI coins, but that's not a very wise thing to do. So AGIX, 35 cents would be a good level for a pullback, and that's a 38% drop. Maybe the market doesn't give you that. Maybe it just goes to this kind of cluster of liquidity over here. And if that's the case, that's still a 25% drop. So yeah, 43 to 45 cents would be your first buy level. And then over here at 35 down to 31 cents would be your second buy level there. One more, then we'll kind of look at Bitcoin and some other things, and then take a look at what the live audience is asking about. But here we have DBC, Deep Brain Chain, absolutely crushing it. Let's go to a weekly chart over here. Yeah, this weekly is very impressive, to say the least. Up around 3x from the time that I covered in my video a few weeks ago. I mean, if we look at this weekly chart here, we are getting into the big kind of supply zone on the chart on the weekly. The last time that price was up here was in November of 2021. That was at the peak of the last bull market. So this is a logical place to have some heavy profit taking. That's definitely an attractive level. Yeah, that's a 65% drop at 0.0031. Not sure if we get that generous of a drop, but it is possible. Let's not forget, with these AI coins, Deep Brain Chain has a market cap of $30 million. It's still very low. It's still a very low market cap. It can certainly drop 60% when the market does give a pullback. So 0.003, 0.0031 is your first area on Deep Brain Chain, DBC, for a pullback here. When it comes to the artificial intelligence cryptocurrency coins, look out for that, 0.003, and then this level. Just kind of zoom this to the left as well so you can see this level, 0.0056. From current price is a 35% drop. So mark these on your own charts, and these are your levels to look for if you want to get into the AI narrative. And that lines up very well with some fib levels. So yeah, that is DBC, Deep Brain Chain. One more, ORAI. Let's take a look at ORAI Chain, which is another one that has been going parabolic. Right, I went ahead and marked up some profit taking levels here on the chart. So that's what you're seeing. Right, these are the zones to take profit in if you're already in it. If you're not already in this, well, then you're going to want to look for areas to get into it. And the first logical one is over here. Let's actually go to a daily chart so we can get a different picture. Yeah, so your first logical level to try and get into this is around $5.50. Really, I should make these red. Right, this is where you want to sell. And the green is where you want to buy. 550 on a ride chain, which is a 50% pullback, which you might think is a lot, but again, this has a market cap of only $43.4 million, a very low market cap cryptocurrency. So they can drop very hard very quickly. Now there's a lot of other AI coins out here. They're popping up like crazy on PancakeSwap and Uniswap. Most of those are complete scams. So be careful if you're buying brand new ones. You can certainly, catch a quick multiple with these high risk AI coins that pop up out of nowhere on, the decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or PancakeSwap. But you have to be very careful with those because people love to basically just remember what I talked about a few weeks ago when it comes to cryptocurrency and making money in cryptocurrency. The vast majority of people that really make a large sum of capital from crypto are the people that create the projects. All right, you got a bunch of people creating projects, putting a website together, putting a pitch deck together, and paying some people to talk about it, and then, for marketing, and then the founders get rich and everybody else gets left holding a bag. So be very careful about just buying into random things when you're in some low cap group on Twitter or Telegram, because those coins are typically extremely high risk and they're usually scams too. So be very careful about that. And then last time we're going to look at Oasis Rose. So Oasis Rose you need to have notifications on for the channel. I made a video on Oasis Rose. It only has 339 views, which is really, really pathetic. All right, guys, so you need to put on all the notifications, and we have to basically get my channel back in the algorithm here because these view counts are dismal and not sure what's going on. But anyways, Oasis Rose pumping 15% overnight, right? As we can see here, up 11%, but it went as high as 15.8%. And I gave you the trade yesterday in the YouTube video, but only 340 of you guys saw that. I also put it here in my Discord too, right? And from that entry, we're up 11% overnight. And this is just getting started. Oasis Rose, a layer 1 blockchain related to artificial intelligence. They're working with Meta in terms of artificial intelligence fairness models. So very connected. This is also going to be big for metaverse and gaming. Oasis Rose is a layer 1 network. So yeah, if you guys hopped into this, we're already up 11%, and I see this doing many multiples. But anyways, if we get a pullback to below 6 cents, 5.5 would be ideal, but not sure the market gives it because this looks like it wants to. It just broke a major resistance level right over here at around 6 cents. So 5.5 cents would be ideal if we get a pullback there for an entry. But there's a good chance that this is just the start and it starts going vertical, like some of the other trades we've been taking here over the past few weeks. Ocean Protocol, one that comes to mind. But anyways, Oasis Rose looking very, very bullish. But this was our artificial intelligence kind of crash course, artificial intelligence crypto crash course, your buy levels to look at if you feel like you missed out and you didn't make any money with the AI wave. Again, you guys need to have all bell notifications turned on right here at Crypto Empire because I make these videos early so that everybody can get involved and make some dough from this bull trend that we are in. All right, there should be no FOMO involved. You should be ice cold right now, making your gains and taking your profits and just moving on. Right? You should not be FOMOing into anything. You should not be acting out of your emotions. You should be calm, cool, and collected so that you don't end up gambling your money away, which I know a lot of people love to do. That is not how you succeed over the long term in cryptocurrency. To succeed over the long term in crypto, you need a plan, and selling all of your good investments and chasing after AI coins that are up 500% in 2 weeks is not a very solid plan. So don't fall into the trap of gambling all of your capital away. Let me catch up with the live chat right now and see what's going on. Shout out to Ghost saying, let's go Crypto Empire. What's happening, Ghost? Good to see you. We got Riley Hall saying, good to have you here on a Tuesday. What's going on, Riley? How are you? Mike B, at some point, can you look at the Sol chart? Can't tell if it's going to pop or go to 2838. We'll take a look at that in a moment, Mike B. Lucio saying, what would you buy now? I just went over all of the buy zones for the AI coins that I like. So be sure to rewind it if you didn't catch that. Sniff saying, Umi, his ticket out of the ghetto. I hope it goes well for you, Sniff. Nico saying, hi, Mr. Connor. Thanks, man. I bought Fed at 15 cents and have sold for 60 cents to save money. I follow you every single video and live. Thank you, Nico. I appreciate that. What's up, McNaz? We'll catch you later. Tau is not on my radar, Reverend Flashback. Tau is not on my radar right now, no. So we are going to, let's look at these AI coins that Ulrike has mentioned here. Let's see, OJA actually. Ojamu. So market cap here of $3.5 million. Very low market cap. Interesting. Wazder, when is gaming going to take off? Let's ask a poll to the audience. Let's ask a poll. If you guys think gaming is going to be bigger than the artificial intelligence boom we're seeing right now, I think it will be either the same or bigger, crypto gaming. And yeah, that narrative is yet to take off, but I'm very excited for that narrative to start going wild. So let's take a look at OJA. Keeping to the topic of artificial intelligence. And yeah, I mean, this thing it's pumped like crazy. It's only a $3.5 million market cap is the thing. So if it actually is, you know, legitimate, it can keep pumping here. OJA. This is a daily chart. Just keep it sensible. If there is a pullback, I would wait for 0.008. And that's 80% is the thing. I'm not sure we get that. I would also look at in this gap. Usually gaps like to get filled here. So these are your two buy zones on OJA. I would do more research first, but you know, the thing is, crypto, all rationale leaves the building in crypto when things are pumping like this. So even very bad fundamental projects pump like crazy. But anyway, that's OJA. Let's take a look. What's that other one? SNS. So this is on Solana. I'm not going to chart it. It's not on any exchanges. Let's look at Solana. We're going to switch it up and look at a large cap. Sol. So Mike is asking, is it going to run here or is it going to tank? So here on the daily, a lot of people would say that this is a trend line break, which it is, and that it's just going to kind of fall harder here. So everything is banking on the Powell speech today at 12 noon, especially these large caps not related to artificial intelligence. So for Solana here, we know that the FOMC meeting last Wednesday, right? The bottom from that FOMC meeting was here at 22.50. The lowest is 22.48 to be exact. Okay, so if we notice what has happened here, there is a very slight sweep of this level. This is bullish as of right now. This is very bullish. This is a swing failure pattern. There's still a lot of stops beneath this level, so I would not be surprised at all to see this get swept. Now, if you're gonna play Sol here, yeah, I mean, this entry at 21.88 still looks pretty good, right? Because you're essentially anticipating that the stops all get swept underneath these wicks. They get hunted. You get filled when most people are selling because that's where they have their stop losses, and then you start to ride it up. So yeah, I still like this trade I already have on my chart for Solana. Looking underneath and trying to get your bids filled underneath these wicks around $22, right? Low 22s, high 21s. And also, what I would do here, if you really want to play this, I would play it on the long side. I would play this on the long side. But a better strategy, just to make sure that you can capture everything, is you take your first entry. Let me put a text box on the screen. take your first entry, and you don't go in with your full position. Okay? You want to save the bigger part of your position for a second entry. This is what I would do. In fact, I probably will do this. See, a lot of times where you put your stop loss, that's where the price loves to go and then turn around. So what I would do is I would plan a second entry down here in case that this first entry doesn't hold and these wicks get swept in some crazy volatile event, which happens all the time. So I would put a second entry down here at around $19, $20, $19.90 to $20 in the middle of this 15-minute demand zone. And that's how I would play this. Is what I would do on Solana. And yeah, you're still targeting 37, 38. That still looks good. Now, we haven't even covered Bitcoin yet. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is not doing anything. It hasn't done anything for like the past few days. As we see here on the Bitcoin price chart, this support zone at $22,760 is still holding. This is the same level I was talking about on this past Sunday's live stream, and it's still holding as support. So the entire market is waiting for Powell to speak at 12:30, and again, that's in 2 hours. So not that much longer to wait for some kind of volatility, right? Because this has just been a sideways, nothing has been happening. Only altcoins are running right now. And when Bitcoin is going sideways and altcoins are running, you know, that is an interesting time in the market. And we'll see if we do get a shift of capital back into BTC and BTC starts to pump past 25K, or if we're going to be due for a pullback further on everything. But yeah, a lot is kind of riding on this Powell speech at 12. I would not be surprised to see a move back down below all of these wicks. You guys see over here all of the wicks on the left side of the screen? In this, again, this is a 15-minute demand zone. So I would essentially plan for a sweep of all of these wicks. And then we go higher. That's what I would look for here. Right now is not a great time at all if you're thinking about taking a scalp trade on Bitcoin. It's not wise to do that at all right now, 2 hours before a big Powell speech. But you should plan ahead. And your plan, a good plan, is to wait for price to come back into this green demand area and sweep out these wicks, taking out all of the stop loss orders underneath these. You get filled, and then you basically bank on price heading higher from that point. That's BTC. Overhead, your resistance levels are quite obvious, right? You have 23,200. That's right here, right? You have this as your most local overhead resistance. Then above that, you get into these levels over here from 23,500 to 23,800. And then above that, really, it's 25K. So Bitcoin is due. It's got a date with $25,000. It will smash through that level. But we have been in this very choppy consolidation now for about 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks, we have been in this massive consolidation from 22,000 up to 24,000. So we're back into a $2,000 point or 2,000 point range. And just like I was talking about on Sunday's live stream, if these lows do end up breaking, this is where you want to be a bidder in this gray area, and this is at 21,300 approximately, 21,200 to 21,500. Previous resistance, new support. So this is where I would anticipate price. If it does break this support completely, this is your next area. All right, your main liquidity zone on the price chart. Let's also take a look at Ethereum. ETH, same story as BTC, right? You have your FOMC low over here at $1,550. Okay, so maybe ETH wants to come down, sweep this. As you see, I have this gray box on the chart already. This is your area to go for a long, right? This is the bid area on ETH. I think we come back down to around 1540. That would be a good opportunity to look for a little scalp long, because that's where all the FOMC stops are. So maybe the market makers just want to grab that and then head higher. We'll see how it does play out. But right now, the LSD, liquid staking derivative tokens, are going crazy. Lido, another one that is just very impressive. Every time you think it's going to like fall and crash, it just goes to $2. And as soon as it touches $2, it just sees a massive run up. Every single time it comes down to $2. After it broke $2 over here in early January, every time it's come under 2, instantly gets bought up and pumps. Bought up, pumps, pumps, pumps. So $2 is a brick wall. $2 does not get broken on Lido. Will it come back down to $2 again? Who knows? Who knows at this point? Regardless, though, again, it's so funny. The videos that don't perform well have the best information. It's very odd how that works. This video here, Ethereum liquid staking derivative tokens, 3 weeks ago. This video has 386 views. This is where I talk about Lido, I talk about Frax, I talk about Rocket Pool. All of these coins are up like 20%. And yeah, if we look at FXS as well, right now it's trading for $13. And Monday of this week, it was at $9, $10. It's up 32%. So yeah, very interesting. Very interesting that the videos that don't get watched have the best info inside them. But anyways, Lido and Frax, those are your kind of main 2 liquid staking derivative tokens. There is a newer one called Aurora. I know this one's getting shilled a lot everywhere, but this is like a low cap. And it's not up at all compared to Lido and Frax. This is Aurora Finance. This is on Ethereum. It's a liquid staking derivative protocol, low cap, has a market cap of $56 million. And you know, this has VCs in it, so definitely they want their project to do well and succeed, but they will dump it when it gets to that point. So you basically need to be early. But if we take a look at this Aurora chart, this is Aurora versus Ethereum. So just like I expect Lido and Frax to outperform Ethereum here, you know, Aurora is going to be no different. But this is it's a riskier beta play. Now this is interesting. This is Aurora versus Ethereum. It already broke out above this trend line, and it just retested it. Okay, so this looks like it could possibly just be starting now to really outperform ETH. You got around 97% to the high. By the way, let me catch up with that poll. So 59% of our audience says that play to earn gaming is going to run harder than artificial intelligence. Good to know. I'm also looking forward to that gaming boom. It's going to be exciting. So Aurora low cap LSD token, and yeah, very exciting looking chart versus ETH right here. If we look at LDO ETH, they don't have it. It's only versus Bitcoin. That's interesting. But LDO versus BTC here, still looking promising. Right, still looking good to outperform Bitcoin. Holding support over here. And then FXS. Frax versus Bitcoin. Frax is outperforming Bitcoin noticeably better than LDO right now. From the new year, from January 1st, Frax is up 130% versus BTC. So yeah, this is altcoin season. There's no doubt about it that this is altcoin season. Still early. It's still going to go on for a while. But yeah, we just covered Bitcoin. We covered a bunch of AI coins. Let's catch up with the live chat here and see what's going on. Tao is Bitsensor decentralized AI. I feel like I get asked about that every week. Is it not out yet? Yeah, I need to do some of my own research on Bitsensor because it looks like it's very early on to this. Interesting. Yeah, I need to look into it more. LG saying, hey Connor, keep dominating the markets. Legend. Thank you, LG. SSP, what are your thoughts about Veracity? You heard of it. Yes, my friend, I have heard of Veracity. I made several videos about it in the past. If you want to hear my thoughts about Veracity, they haven't changed. Right? You can just look up Veracity. It's not that hard to do a search. Look up Veracity Crypto Empire, and look at these thumbnails. That's pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, I've talked about it several times here on my channel, and my opinion has not changed. Still bullish on it. So go check out my old Veracity videos if you want to hear my thoughts about it, but I still like it. Riley Hall saying, took Rose after you made a video yesterday. He's up. Good to hear that. Riley, Ostia Craig, hello brother, regards from Berlin. Is Juno a good long-term hodl? Thanks. Yeah, Juno is one of those coins where, you know, I just have it and I have it staked, right? And it's a great price to buy some and stake it. Still really, really inexpensive. 97% off from the all-time high for Juno. So Atom is going to be the best play in the Cosmos ecosystem, right? If you can afford, you know, a few hundred Atom, 300, 400, 500 Atom, and just stake those and just sit on it. That's what I would do first over Juno. But yeah, Juno is good. Gala's still a good buy. Yeah, Gala's still a good buy. Gala, you're going to have to be patient with it if you really want to see some crazy numbers, but still a good buy now. Akash, yeah, Akash is going crazy today. Decentralized cloud storage. Because here's the thing, when it comes to decentralization, it's only a fancy buzzword in crypto right now. Because I would say 90% of all of the DeFi protocols are hosted on the Amazon web servers, which is heavily centralized. So decentralized finance is a meme basically now, but that's going to change. It's all going to change to decentralized cloud storage. And Akash on the Cosmos ecosystem is the leader in that. So Akash up massive. As we see from the start of the year over here, it was at 18 cents. Now it's trading for 52 cents, up around a little under 3x. But still, this thing was at $2.80 at its peak. It has a long way to go. But yeah, pull back to 44, 45 cents is where I would look to get into it. Right, if we get a pullback to 45 cents, that would be an ideal entry on Akash. Very solid project. Anthony saying, if you don't keep your ear to the ground, you'll never hear the buffalo coming. I heard in about a year, 80% of IBC will be on Akash Cloud. Yeah, I'm hearing similar things, Anthony. I agree. It's going to be huge. Ostia Craig says, I'm currently, which one is better to invest for a long-term staking, Juno or INJ? INJ. But again, yeah, Akash is going to be very big. DYDX too. Right, DYDX was an example, right? They launched their decentralized perpetual trading. It was basically hosted on the Amazon web server, but what they did was they created their own blockchain, right? They totally changed the game. They created their own blockchain in the Cosmos ecosystem, and yeah, they're probably going to use Akash. So Akash is going to, like Anthony just said, 80% of the Cosmos ecosystem is going to be using Akash's decentralized cloud computing storage. So AKT, all these coins were heavily hyped up in the last bull market, but the problem was that it was too early, right? The AI boom, it was too early for all that. So this thing has an all-time high of $8. The all-time low is at 16 cents just 3 months ago. It's still only 52 cents. So you have some big multiples until that all-time high. So not too late at all. I'll make a video about Akash and cover it in further detail. But yeah, no stopping in sight for these AI or cloud storage coins. Filecoin is the biggest one. Filecoin market cap now of $2 billion. This should perform very well too. Obviously, it's not going to run as hard as a lot of these other lower caps, but if you just want something that is going to run and give you some decent returns, Filecoin. If we look at this chart here on the daily time frame, if you look at what's happened, it's hard not to be very bullish on this. This was previous support for many months. It lost it here. We got to go to a non-log scale chart. Yeah, Akash is about to, or I mean not Akash, Filecoin's about to run. Pay attention to this. This is a pretty clear winner to me. Can risk 22% and still get a 5-to-1 trade. And then some. But yeah, if you notice on Filecoin how it just reclaimed the support resistance flip at $5. Psychological round number. Gets above that level. This is bullish consolidation in my opinion. If it drops lower and loses this support level again, you should, not financial advice, but you should buy more. If it comes down to like 430, 420, this is going to pump. It has not pumped yet. This is going to pump hard. Filecoin. Mark it on your chart. Not much needs to be said. This is pump ready. It's going to look like GRT probably. Something like this. GRT is an example of basically what Filecoin is doing now. Right? GRT, this level at 9 cents is like Filecoin at $5. Once it got above 9 cents, it held the level, went vertical. Filecoin should look like that soon. INJ still doing well. Ideal area for a pullback would be $3, but I'm not sure that the market gives that. Came down to 340, and everybody just bought it up immediately at 340. Right, I covered INJ when it was over here at 250. So from that point, it's up 53%. But yeah, an ideal entry would be $3. 340 again would be pretty good. But if it comes down to 3, you need to have your limit orders placed ahead of time. Because if you think you're going to be able to buy it at 3, you're going to miss it. All right, so you need to place your limit orders ahead of time and then just forget about it and hope it hits. We just got a $2 super chat from our guy San Retsu saying, keep on crushing it, fam. Can you chart Tonic? Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. We'll take a look at Tonic. So we got to grab our smart contract address from CoinGecko. It's on the Chronos blockchain. I don't mess with Chronos. Let's see, Tonic. Oof. Started out on a daily chart. So this thing bottomed out 1st of January. From that, it's up 164%, right? So about a 2.5x. Wow. This thing is, if we look at this thing zoomed out, it's got a ways to go here. About a 10x back up to those highs. But this looks like it's just the test pump. Looks like the real pump is going to start soon. So I would, yeah, this looks like it's a good buy. Like, what more needs to be said? I don't know anything about what this thing is, but just looking at this, the technicals of this chart, it's looking pretty good. As soon as it breaks this trend line, it's going to start to go. But yeah, your buy level would be this green line if we get it. But, you know, even just getting into it now, it looks like you can catch some multiples on it. So, yeah. Look at the candles now. These are all consolidation accumulation candles, right? You don't want to be a buyer when it's going like this. Huge green candles. You want to buy when it's like this, when it's small little accumulation candles, and we're getting those small little accumulation candles right now on Tonic. So yeah, this is a good time to enter. It's quiet. It just pumped like crazy for a month straight. Now it's quiet, and it will likely continue. So I don't really know anything about the fundamentals of it, but looking at the chart, it does look good to continue to pump. And I don't think it will come back down to those all-time low levels that it was on at January 1st. ENM, you stake your algo? Yes, definitely. It's long-term. You forget about that. Everybody's chasing the quick dopamine right now with AI. You still need to have your long-term investments. We got Fensta saying, yo, Fet Brigade. What's up, Fensta 89? Bought that thing all the way down. Finally breaking even. Small profit. Congratulations, Fensta. We back, man. We're back. Ben, we are going below 10K in the next few months. February should be up, though. One last bear rally. I hope so for your sake if you have zero positioning right now. I don't think we're going to go lower to 10K. But I know there's a lot of people in that camp. So, we'll see. Michael says, Connor, how well do you think Alethea, Compete, Deso, Agarus, Matrix 3.0, Everdome, Citus, Orca, Morpheus Network will do next bull run? Also, are you bullish on any of these? So, Citus, gaming should do well. Morpheus Network, supply chain, maybe does good, maybe not, because it's like a company. What is there? MPH? Morpheus. What's the ticker symbol for that thing? MNW. Yeah, I mean, I don't love this project. Could do really well though because it's got some good connections. It's like a centralized company though, so I don't know. Everdome, Metaverse, that should do well, and all these other ones, Compete, I believe. I don't really know enough about those other ones to speak on them. They're all low caps. Yeah, Compete's also gaming, so when gaming takes off, that should do well too. Oh yeah, we just looked at this in the last stream. So, the WAS, a lot of people are talking about WAS now. A lot of people are getting excited for WAS. 2.3 cents right now. Still at the same levels it has been at. I first covered WAS here on the channel when it was 1.5 cents. Again, in this video over here, if you haven't watched this one, 2024, 2025 top altcoins. No, I'm sorry. That was the wrong video. This one, low caps with real potential, was 2 weeks ago. It was at 1.5 cents. No, it was this one. My mistake. It was over here a month ago. I covered it at 1.5 cents. But anyways, was now, it still hasn't moved. This is crypto gaming. It's like the Instagram of crypto gaming in the sense where you can connect with people and talk with them, and it's all on an easy to use application that you download on your desktop or phone. And yeah, it should do quite well when crypto gaming really starts to take off. They have NFTs too. The WASDR mystery boxes. I don't own an NFT, but I do have some WAS. But yeah, these, I'm not sure what's going to be inside of these, but crypto gaming, WASDR is a solid low cap pick. Still down 62% from its all-time high, and it's just been in heavy consolidation for months. It hasn't moved for months. So we'll see if this one takes off. But regardless, something to look into if you haven't already. Doc Glimmer looking good. Algo to 30 cents. Okay, Algo here. Yeah, Algo is looking good. Oof, this is about to go. Yep, this looks very much so ready to pump. So it's last Wednesday, Algo was down here at 23 cents. Now it's at 27 cents. This is like a 30% gain, no, 17% gain. This is strong. It never even came close to those Wednesday lows, the FOMC lows. A bunch of people that got long have their stops here, but it doesn't look like it wants to even test that level. This just looks ready to continue right now. Yeah, this is pushing past the highs. Still showing a little bit of divergence, but that in a bull trend, in an uptrend, it's really not that concerning. This looks like vertical accumulation, really. One of these, a lot of people will say that this is a rising wedge, which it is. It is, but I've seen when the market is frothy, like it is now, and it wants to pump, these bearish setups end up in straight up green vertical candles. So yeah, Algo looks good for 30 up here. And let's take a look at DOT as well. I was looking at DOT. So DOT, similar to Algo in the sense that it didn't even come close to its last Wednesday lows in the FOMC meeting. Let's go to the daily chart here. So yeah, this is what I was kind of saying. It's the same thing as Algo, right? Where it looks like a rising wedge on the higher time frames, but also vertical accumulation. I remember in 2021 when Ethereum was just pumping nonstop every single day. It would form these rising wedges repeatedly. This is Ethereum in 2021 in the bull market. Ethereum would constantly print these on the chart, and it would just pump out of it every single time. And something tells me that's what these altcoins are all going to do. This is a bearish pattern. It's a bearish setup. You have... wow. Yeah, this is kind of... This has strong, obvious bearish divergence here in a rising wedge. So, yeah, I wouldn't long this. But I've seen it happen so many times where charts just pump out of these bearish setups. But yeah, this here, this RSI, a little bit concerning nonetheless. The chart, this technical analysis says it wants to drop. So I'm just not even going to touch it. I'm not going to trade it. Let it play out. Then Glimmer. So Glimmer trying to reclaim this level at 47 cents. It's fighting. It's fighting pretty hard. As you can see, it's been in this range-bound pattern. This is, again, I would call this bullish consolidation for Glimmer. Below 50 cents, still a very good buy. Glimmer below 50 cents, very, very good buy. Long way to go to the top still, so yeah, it wants to break this level and start to run. It's Glimmer. DYDX down here. We get below 275 again. That's a good buy as well. All right, if it breaks the parabola and corrects further, certainly it would be a great idea to add DYDX to your portfolio, because this is like a $20 coin. All-time high is $27. So that's like a 9x even from current price. I will look into DYDX if you don't know about it already. We got Sniff saying Alexander Volkanovski recently signed a deal with Kronos. If he somehow beats Islam this weekend, that would be bullish. I agree. That's going to be a sick fight. I can't wait for that. We'll see. Nanuke says, hi, Emperor. How's it going? Thanks for the ZYB update. Much appreciated. Can you have a look at Thor swap? Thor, thank you. We can take a look at Thor. So Thor swap bottomed out at 9 cents, 8.6 cents. Putting in a bullish ascending triangle right here on the weekly time frame. Yeah, this looks ready to pop. As you see, price really compressing in this triangle, in this wedge. And it's getting near breakout time. Most likely will result in one of these moves. The way that the market looks right now. The way that things are going. But yeah, Thor swap looking good here. Nice looking chart. Yeah, staying strong. Joel Barger says, what's up, Connor? Thanks for the alpha. What's up, Joel? How are you? Syscoin Quantum Velas can make 1,000x next bull run. Michael, I'm not sure it goes 1,000x, but they can certainly do well. We got Dr. C. What's up, Dr. C? FTM. Sitting right on my support line at 52 cents. Yeah, this Phantom actually does look good, Dr. C. Phantom's looking real nice. So, personally, if we get some kind of volatility, a lot of people still have their stops at 449. I would bid 49. Maybe it doesn't get filled, but if it does get filled, good chance that's like the bottom. And you got a 6-to-1 back up to 65 if you can get filled at 49 cents. maybe you take a first entry here, but I would take a second entry for sure. Try to catch the bottom at 49.5. Layer some entries there. And XRP, Lucio has been asking me about XRP a lot. Let's take a look at XRP here. So XRP not doing well at all. But it will do well again. And like I always say with XRP, it's one of those coins where it does nothing forever, and then it just takes off out of nowhere. HBAR is the exact same. It does nothing forever, and then it just goes vertical. So you need to, if you like these coins, you need to have a lot of patience and wait for them to go when it's their turn. Because 90% of the time, they do nothing, and they make you want to sell and go do something else, go trade something else. And XRP is like that 100%. So right now it's at 39.5 cents. It's still got a date with 55 cents. So for a spot move, if you got the patience for it, you know, it's going to be a 40% candle. It probably happens in a day. Gets up to 55 cents. But it's not happening yet. So XRP, I've been bringing up the Wednesday lows from last week when that FOMC meeting was. XRP last Wednesday was here at 39.6 cents. It's actually below. So like I've been saying with all the other charts I've been showing you, you know, watch for price to come down back to these Wednesday lows from last week. XRP is an example where it actually did. A lot of the charts I've showed you today, price hasn't even come close to last Wednesday's lows. Everything is like up here or up here, gone vertical. But XRP is a lot weaker than the other coins I've been showing you in the sense where it has dropped below last Wednesday's price lows. Okay, now, as you can see, it's in this demand zone at 39 cents. Let me mark this like so. Right, it's in this demand zone now. It touched it. Now it's bouncing from it. So if it cannot reclaim it's like a bearish order block here, right? All I'm doing is isolating this one particular candle here. So notice price fell beneath it. This is a bearish engulfing candle on the 4-hour. Now it's trying to eat back through this bearish order block. This is, you know, a short setup essentially where you expect it to drop out of this. You expect this to hold, and it just rolls over further. But if it can actually flip it back into support, then it can go. But typically you would try to short this. The entry already passed, right? The entry was like this up here at 39.7 for a short. This is a scalp as well, by the way. This is not like a swing trade at all. We're looking on a 4-hour chart here. I would bid lower. I would bid like right here. Stop. We'll use 2%. Something like this on XRP, an entry at 38.6 cents. Right at these wick lows. Trying to snipe a bottom. Mike B saying join Connor tonight for some trades in the Discord. 100%. Right? If you guys want a community of people that are all in it to win it, as well as direct access to myself, get in my Discord. I mean, just this one play here. Where is it? Just this one play here. I mean, I made the YouTube video before ZyberSwap even launched, but I let everybody know in the Discord when I bought it myself at 72 cents. Just that one play covers a lifetime membership for my Discord. So is my Discord undervalued? Yes. Yes, it is, objectively speaking, right? This one purchase, one investment in the past week alone, covers a lifetime membership. So go to my website, cryptoempireco.io, and I would heavily consider joining the Discord if you really want to crush it this upcoming bull run. Get into the inner circle, get into the community, because we're not going anywhere. We're not here to play around or play games. We are here to take over. So certainly, Mike B, I appreciate your support saying that. Rigoberto in the building. What's up, Rigoberto? How are you? Check out that Rose video. Yeah, Rose is pumping today, Rigoberto. We covered Oasis Rose in the beginning of the stream too. Crypto Futuro. Hi, Connor. Update us on Cyberswap, please. I mean, not a lot to update, man. It's still super early. Market cap is around $1.2, $1.3 million. Farming rewards are still very good, right? That APR is on an emission schedule. So yeah, it's still very early with it. And if we go to DeFi Llama, if we go to DeFi Llama on Arbitrum, Cyberswap number 13 in terms of all total value locked. Now, Cyberswap's biggest competition is Camelot right here. If you guys don't know what Camelot is, it's also a decentralized exchange. The only difference between Camelot and Cyberswap is that Camelot has VCs. It has venture capitalists. And if we look at Cyberswap, 86% of the tokens goes to the community. Camelot, it's like, I don't know, 40-50% goes to the community. The other 50% goes to the early investors, the team, the VCs. So yeah, people want decentralization. People are, just kind of sick of the VCs getting the big pie, and Cyberswap gives everybody the opportunity to be the early venture capitalist investor. So we're coming for Camelot. We will flip Camelot with total value locked. I would be super nervous if I was a Camelot VC and you see a bunch of people, a bunch of everyday average Joes taking over your protocol. And so yeah, Camelot, we're definitely hunting for that. I'll make a video outlining the tokenomics differences because it's very clear how. See if I can find it actually. So all these, partnerships and everything, all VC based, which is fine. Let's see if we can find the tokenomics for this thing. No. I found it somewhere. I'll make a different video about it. Regardless, that's a little Cyberswap update for you. Anyway, Rigoberto says, I went in on Rose yesterday after Connor's vid. So much alpha. Yeah, Rigoberto, congratulations for taking action, man. That's why you're a winner. But if you look at Oasis Rose, nice pump. Still holding a 10% gain from yesterday, 11%. So just getting started there. Anyways, guys, so much to cover in crypto. It's a very exciting time. So much is happening. A lot of gains are being made, and it's still super early. There will be some harsh pullbacks along the way, so don't FOMO. But this is a very exciting time to be involved in cryptocurrency. It's a very exciting time to be making money in crypto, which we should all be doing. So many opportunities, and I will continue to cover them here on Crypto Empire. If you go to my channel, and you go to the first video that I ever created, which we can't go to anymore on YouTube because YouTube changed their feature where you can't sort it by the last oldest. But if you go to my channel and you watch the first video that I ever created, it's a 3-minute video. And I basically stated what I'm going to be doing here at Crypto Empire. I made this video almost 2 years ago now. And all I said was we're going to be focusing on crypto and making money in 3 ways: investing, trading, and DeFi. This here, best ways to make money in crypto. Channel welcome video. Go watch this video. I'm going to get a share link. Right? watch this video I made 2 years ago. The mission has not changed. And I've been following through with everything I said in that video as well. So I'm here to complete the mission, right? We're not going anywhere. Crypto Empire, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel. We are not here to take names. We are here to take over. Join us. Smash that subscribe button down below. Turn on all the notifications so you don't miss any future videos. But we've been going live now for an hour and 10 minutes. It's time to start to wrap this one up. So much to cover. So much to cover here. Mike B says, shame they worked so hard just to get crushed by a better app and drowned in the ZYB tokenomics. Yeah, Mike B, I agree, right? That's just what happens when, you take 50% of the overall tokens and you reserve them for the VCs, early investors, where ZyberSwap gives 86% of the tokens to the community. It's a totally different story. Anyways, time to wrap up this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Morning Domination. I can talk here for 8 hours straight. There's so much to talk about. There's so many coins to chart, so many opportunities. But at the end of the day, I'm just one man, right? I'm just one guy out here talking on the internet, doing my best to educate and teach everybody and help everybody kind of succeed in this crypto industry, the wild, wild west. I appreciate everybody's support. I have my own kind of stuff to do. I can't just be live for 8 hours straight. But anyways, thank you for sticking with me for this live stream. I'll be live again on Thursday morning, and then Sunday, as usual, we have the Sunday live stream and all the regular content in between. So a lot of videos to make as well. I look forward to making that for the entire community. Again, get in the Discord. Not sure what you're waiting for, but for the price you pay, the value that you get is not even proportional, right? It's so much greater. So get inside of the Discord. If you're looking for an exchange to trade on, check out Bitget. Use my link to register in the description down below. You will get some great bonuses when you create your account. All right, so I appreciate if you do use my link. That is an affiliate link, but I greatly appreciate your support. If you want to learn how to trade on Bitget, I've made a few tutorial videos showing you how to do that. But yeah, for now, it's time to go. I hope everybody enjoyed this live stream. I'll see you all in the next video. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. Have an amazing rest of your day, and let the gains be with you. Pal's speaking now in like an hour. Get ready for some volatility, but time for me to go. Catch you later.